Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Thornton Farm. We're about to plant some oats. I think I planted rye on the other field. I don't quite remember. You can walk around, Goosey. I don't really know if there's... I don't have a vehicle for you to... maybe I do. Hang on, let me see what we got. Oh, yeah, your purple Jeep is still out there. You can grab that.
Tell any of your viewers.
Hit tab to see... Tab key to see where your vehicles are. Yes.
Tell all the viewers.
Put it down.
Just for a heads up.
And press 9 to make your map go away.
Can I have a bite?
Yes. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to start this up. So I've made a corporate decision here. The server, people kept parking the tractors in the water, and so I'm kind of done with that. And so I'm basically shutting the server down for right now. And I think we're going to make a server on Thornton Farm. Maybe, I'll see. I'm going to take a look at, whoops, wrong button. I'm going to see what other farms are out there, but I'm going to do one with less mods, and it'll be more just mainstream tier 4 and up tractors. So, nope, we need to unfold this. It's been a while, guys. Sorry, I have to remember all my controls. There we go. Let's switch. That turns it on. There we go. And we have our cruise control. And I need to broaden my views. There we go. So we're going to sow some oats. Violet's running around in the Jeep. I'm not sure what exactly she's doing. Thank you. How'd you get another tee? This is awesome.
Somehow Mark got an extra burger and extra fries and there's no.
Okay. Did you guys get to eat them?
No.
This is kind of stiff. Can you do me a favor? Can you put lots of ice in there? And maybe just a little bit of honey. Or not honey. Don't worry about honey.
Honey?
Now, somebody was saying to use the GPS control, and I probably should.
Daddy?
Yes, Seth.
I was trying to tell you something. And I was
What's...
Tell your viewers that if they ever play fighting games, make sure you have really good internet. Otherwise,
That's my viewers don't play fighting games. He's saying that if you're playing fighting games, you should make sure that you have really good internet. Oops. I will say this: the steering wheel tends to be a little oversteering. I need to maybe turn the sensitive. What happened? It crashed? How did she get kicked out? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't know why you're just randomly pressing buttons, Goose. Oh no, Goosey. Oh, did she like make it go so it was the screen was small? All right, so we are going to once again we're going to look at doing. I don't know. I might even just pick Sosnovka. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know that I have the gold DLC on the server. I'll see what's on the server and what's available. We'll figure it out. I know initially I wanted to do Sosnovka, but I'm kind of sick of the map. I'm sorry. What, Seth? Well, get some light bulbs from the basement and replace them. You're perfectly capable, Seth. What's up, Mater? I feel like there's some lag here going on.
Help me! Help me!
What's the matter, Goose? I'm on field something or other. My map is no longer on the screen. I can't remember how to turn it back on. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, there we go. I'm on field 13. Yep, you're on the exact opposite end of the other field. There we go. Cruise control back on. I gotta say, I've been watching some videos of the new Farm Expert, the 2017 version. It looks like they fixed a lot of the problems that they had in Farm Expert 2016. I will probably end up buying it when it goes on sale. Now, you guys, I know in general, most people don't buy that game. It's a pretty crappy game, but it looks like they fixed a lot. It looks like, first of all, it looks like the frame rates. You're not gonna like this. This is iced tea, John. I mean, if you want to take a sip, go right ahead. You're not gonna like it.
I like it.
Yeah. See, it's yeah, exactly. You just made the ugh face.
I like it. Doesn't like anything to make. So
anyway, I feel like it looks like they fixed a lot of the problems. Frame rates look like they're real smooth. They've brought in some more real life brands, so they now have Lindner again, and then there was a new one. What was the new one I was looking at? McCormick, which looks like Massey Ferguson. It's probably the same company, but they got a license from McCormick, and so they now have a couple different realistic tractors. The dirt textures look really nice. I was impressed by what I saw. It used to be the fields were raised right at the edge, so it looked funky, like this part's the field, this part's not. They've changed that now, and the fields look like they do here, but you have actual deformable terrain, so when you plow, it actually plows the field. You get ridges that the tractor bounces along on. The tractor handling still is a bit stiff looking, like this game still is more fluid and realistic feeling, but yeah, it looks, it's come a long way from the 2016 version, like making it look like it might actually be more playable. It also looks to me like they got rid of the issues where the tractors were sliding all over the place. That's been a problem with all the Farm Sim games, not only Giants, not only Farm Expert, but also the Giants game and Pro Farmer, same game. Anyway, I was impressed. I've been watching this. I think he's German, the guy that's doing the videos, and so I can't understand a word he's saying, but it's neat to watch the videos. He's actually, somehow he got his hand on a beta copy, and he's actually playing the game. So I'm jealous. I wish I could get a beta copy. If anybody at Farm Expert is listening, I would definitely post videos of your game. I love the 16 game. It's not great, but I like it. And it looks like 17 is fixing a lot of the issues that 16 had. So I would love to have the opportunity to share with my YouTubers, hint, hint, a beta copy of the game in English for all of us English speakers, because like I said, I'm not German. I can't speak German. I don't understand what he's saying. All right, so we've outlined the field, and we're going to go ahead and cruise control. You could do it, Ganders. Gandy's quote-unquote playing with me online. She's basically crashing into trees. And but so I think we're going to change the server up. Like I said, here's the new thing. The password's going to be the same. Those of you that are administrators will remain administrators. I've got 4 or 5 guys that do it. But it's only going to be up when I'm on. So, don't look for the server when I'm not online. It's going to go up. We're going to have room for 4 people. The reason being is because I want to be able to record it and have it on my channel. It'll be 4 different people. We'll definitely make room for newcomers here and there, so you will get a chance to play on the farm. But it's going to be more directed. I'm not just going to have an open farm, because, like I said, one of the issues that we're having is towards the end, people were just dumping tractors in the water. And I don't know exactly why they were doing that, like what sparked that kind of behavior, but we're not going to have it on our channel. So I'm going to be there, and I will be the administrator of the farm, and everybody else will be farmers. But it'll be a smaller group, and that way it makes the videos a little bit more palpable, because I recorded a couple sessions that we did multiplayer, and really you couldn't even, there's just so many people talking over each other that it didn't work. So I feel like this is going to be a better approach to the whole situation, and in general it'll make for better videos, but at the same time it'll also give my viewers a chance to hop on. And I think we'll continue the same thing when we get to Farm Sim 17. Once again, I want to run as few mods as possible. There's a couple mods that I do want to run for the server, but I want to make sure it's simple. I don't want it to be too many mods. We'll get that all sorted out. I'm working with Kyle right now to figure that out. Kyle will be the other administrator, and also maybe Dragon, because Dragon's still on quite a bit. Ford Man. So we have some administrators that can get on there, and I don't know if we'll continue to have them actually be administrators, simply because if I'm on all the time, I don't really need any additional administrators, but I might do it anyway, because sometimes it helps me not have to focus on just administrative. What's the matter, Goose? You don't what? You don't think what? You have to drive along till you find a fence, and you have to open the fence with the O key, and then drive out. You'll have to get out of your car and press O to open the fence. Violet is totally lost.
I see that.
You see me? That's good. Unfortunately, she's sitting behind me. I will get a mic for the room eventually. Slowly but surely, as my wife has moved out, I am getting the bedroom set up the way that I want it. And one of the things is going to be to set up a permanent studio mic setup. I'll have to get another desk in here probably. So that we can, when we play multiplayer, I'll set up a mic. And we did it a little bit for Borderlands. I am coming out with a new series here. Mark, Ryan, and I are playing Borderlands 2 together. It is a horrible game, so if you're a kid, I don't recommend you watch because there is a lot of inappropriate content. It's not super inappropriate, but it's somewhat adult. It's very violent, a lot of blood and a lot of bad language, but it's a fun game. It's really, if you've never played it before, it's pretty cool. But I'm going to put a mature warning on it when I release it. You have to press O. You have to get out of the truck and press O. There, it's open, hon. You got it.
Okay.
She said, okay. Okay. All right. In the back of my car. Get out of my dreams. Do. Get into my car. Who was that? I can't remember the artist that did that song. What? I can't. I'm in the middle of seating, honey. No. There's lots of seats in there. You're right. What'd you say, Ryan? And Ryan Chapman is the name of his channel. He said if anybody that wants to play, what's it called? Rivals of Aether with him. I guess it's a Steam game. It's a fighting game that basically a Smash Brothers type game, but they fix a lot of the problems that Smash Brothers has. He would love to have people play with him. What's your Steam username? Radioactive Scorpion. So you'd have to friend him on Steam and then join him on Rivals of Aether. So that's Ryan. My son wants people to play Rivals of Aether with him. And once again, his name is Radioactive Scorpion on Steam. Because he's radioactive. This is supposed to be cruise control here, and it's not. And that's making me crazy. Jungle love, you're making me mad. Oh, we're planning rye now for some reason. That's not good. I started oat and then switched to rye. Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. Maybe that's what that does. Nope, that's not what that does. So for some reason we switched mid-crop. That's going to suck because now it's going to be like half the field is going to be oat and the other half's going to be... Gosh dang it. Oh well, what are you going to do? That sucks. How did I do that? I'm not even pressing any keys that have to do with that. I don't know how I did that, but... Somehow I did. I also did figure out all my issues with the controllers. So I now have my Microsoft joystick. I have my G13. I've got my Microsoft joystick, and I've got my steering wheel. That's all. They're running in concert. I don't know. You press something on the screen. Ryan, can you help her get back to the game screen? Just sit still, Goose. I don't know what you keep doing, but you're pressing. I don't know if you're pressing the screen or what you're doing, but hold on, folks. Just once. Oh, that was really weird. Just as I'm telling you how my computer issues are all taken care of, my actual computer just went into like cardiac arrest. I was getting like 2 frames a second. I don't know why your computer keeps doing this, Violet, but it's really irritating.
Stop messing with my face.
Everybody's irritating today. Everyone is irritating. Everything is awesome. Everything will be fine. Oh, while I was out, I should have... Dang it. All right, Violet. Join game. Blah, blah, international. Blah, blah, blah. Hold on, folks. Blah, blah, blah. Get to Thornton Farm. Start. Start. All right, Violet's going to connect in a minute. It was really weird. 3 frames a second for some reason. I don't know what happened. Oh, I need to raise that. We're going to start her up. So anyway, I have all these controllers hooked up to this game now. Oh, and of course Goosey's connecting. That's the worst iced tea I've ever had. It's like they forgot to put tea in it. It's basically like ice water. All right, so we're gonna seed. You're gonna make toast? You made me what? You made me what? You made me Kool-Aid? Who drank it? Was it lemonade Kool-Aid? Okay. I didn't even know we had Kool-Aid. Oh. Are they the sugar-free Kool-Aid packets? The ones that make your stomach hurt? Does anybody else have that happen? Like that sugar-free crap? Like it makes your stomach hurt? All right, we're going to change grain here, direction, because the issue that I'm running into here is that this area here is going to mess up the... All right. And so anyway, I'm using my Logitech Momo steering wheel. It is much easier to do it from inside the cab. And I'm also using my Microsoft joystick and the G13. So I have like 8 joysticks connected to the game now, and they're all working amazingly. The only thing that I use my Microsoft joystick for is the front loader controls. And I was looking at buying another one of those consoles, I got to admit, but they're so expensive, and I decided I just wasn't going to be willing to put up with it not working again. I'd be too sad if it broke. So I'm kind of nutty like that. I just love that console. It's so different than anything else that's out there, but I thought of all things that would last just fine, that I'd have problems with the steering wheel and not the console, but that's what I had all the issues with, so I'll just stick with what works. It's way more better. It's mo better. So anyway, as I was saying, Farm Expert looks pretty good. The new one, the 2017 one. Once again, I think the Farm Simulator is still going to be the best of the bunch. But Pure Farming looks really good too, and we talked a little bit about that last episode, and I've done a little more research on that, and it's coming along nicely. I really like the way. One of the things I noticed about it is that the equipment feels a lot bigger. So, in this game, the Zetter tractor, the Major 80, and then our little New Holland tractor, the Power Star 75, they're really, really small. Like, they're tiny little tractors. And in the other game, in the Pure Farming, they actually feel like big tractors. And to be honest with you, the Major 80 in real life is a pretty big tractor. Even the Power Star, we've seen him at the dealership. It's bigger. It's like twice as tall as my car. It's a big tractor. So you don't really get the feel of that in this game. Like, this tractor feels big, but just. But in real life, even the little ones are pretty big tractors. 125 horsepower tractor is a big tractor in real life. Like my friend has that 125 horsepower Deere, and that thing is huge. I mean, it's a monster tractor. Oh, you see the hot air balloon up there, Goosey?
Really huge.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's really huge? So anyway. So we'll see in this round of farming simulators who the best is. But I have a feeling, once again, and I'm not a fanboy of Giants. Oh, I am. I guess I really am. I haven't thought about it too much. But I like them all. I'm willing to give them all a try. And I play, it's the same thing with the space simulator. I'm always willing to try a bunch of different space simulators because they all have things that are good about them. And I totally screwed up. Sorry, I have some cables here that are getting in the way of my mouse. And I'm trying to manipulate them, so we're going to back up a hair. But like No Man's Sky, and Ryan said that there was a couple new updates that came out over the last couple days that have really made the game a lot better. What?
Not many updates at all.
I thought you said you found a whole bunch of new ships and stuff.
I found a whole bunch of new ships because I jumped 17.
Oh, he jumped 17 galaxies. Okay. He said as he's jumping further into the universe, that's getting more and more populated. Like he's finding new alien races and aliens battling each other and stuff like that. And at first the game seemed way simple. And I'm still, you guys have seen probably the first 6 episodes. I'm going to go, I have 9 episodes made already. The next one will be released probably tomorrow or the next day. I don't know. I'll release it whenever. They're already uploaded. But what's going to happen is, you know, they've been patching the computer game quite a bit since I left, and I haven't really had a chance to play it much. I am able to play it on my laptop now, though barely. I can barely play it on my laptop, but it does run now. Where it was like a slideshow when I first got it. Now I can actually walk around on planets and stuff, but it's still pretty choppy. It's much better on my gaming computer, which of course it should be. But that game it seems like it's improving quickly. Like they're fixing it up good, and they're making necessary changes to make it better. So that's cool. Elite Dangerous, another great space game. So with the farm sims, to me, it's the same thing. Each one has its own strengths and weaknesses. Elite Dangerous really has that cold, lonely, you're in outer space exploring feeling. It makes me want to go outside and jump in a rocket ship and fly into space and see all the amazing sights that are in outer space. No Man's Sky seems more about exploring planets, which I love. It's more of a Star Trek-y type feeling, but it doesn't have that, you know, I would say like I'm trying to think of how to put this. Like Elite Dangerous is the 2001 Space Odyssey to No Man's Sky being the Star Trek of movies. You know what I mean? Like they both take place in space, but they're two totally different types of movies. Same thing with the games. They both have their strengths and weaknesses. I would say the same for the farm sim. The farm sim and farming expert our farm expert are just that different from each other. One of them is more about management and a little bit clunky on the execution. One of them is like more about the execution and the play, but not as much about the management. You know, I mean, you are managing things here, but for the most part, you're just grinding better tractors. Whereas the other one seems to have more of an in-depth experience, and yet at the same time, lacking. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited about pure farming, though, too. Like I said, from the clips that I saw, and I didn't see too much on it, but some guys were playing it at Gamescom and filming it, and it looked pretty interesting to me. It looked like it had a lot of good things about it. And in some ways better. Like I said, they're trying to make it better than the Farm Simulator. Things that I got disappointed at. Watching Farm Sim 17, there were lots of gameplay videos that got released. People are releasing footage of the beta being played at Gamescom. And I was a little bit disappointed in what I saw. The field textures look nicer, but it's the exact same engine that's used here. So they didn't change the way that it's basically you're painting seeds onto the field. Unlike Farm Expert, where you actually seed the field and you can see the holes in the field when you step out, and there's texture differences, and this is just basically painting a different texture onto the field. And that's a little disappointing. They didn't fix that or make it any better. Second issue that I see, they still haven't fixed the hay bales. When I watched, there was a guy that was playing with hay bales and putting them on the back of the black trailer that we have stock in the game, the Flegel, I think it's the Flegel trailer, for carrying hay bales around. Well, it's the same physics. So he was putting them up there with the Manitou front end loader, and the bales were sticking together and they weren't coming undone. It's just like in this game. They're too sticky. They should slide right off, and they don't slide off the forks. They haven't changed the way that the bales handle at all, and that was a big disappointment to me. Maybe they will still before the game is released, but as far as I can tell, it looks exactly the same as this game. Now, that said, what they're doing is huge. I mean, the fact that you can actually manipulate hundreds of separate bales is still, you know, I mean, that took a lot of programming, but it's still got, I wish they could have tweaked it and made it a little bit better, but it's not. The other thing that Jared was super disappointed about, my friend who I went to visit in Canada, we were looking at the videos, and he's like, oh no, they basically have a fill box again for the trailers. So when you put a shovel full of seed or crop or manure or whatever you're dumping into the trailers, it basically dumps through the trailer and out the bottom, and it has an animation that fills the trailer up. But the trailer is actually not an open space. So like if I take a bale, I can't toss it into a trailer. It'll just sit on top of the trailer. So they still are using that same stupid system for that. It's not an actual trailer. It's just, it's all graphical, and that's a bummer. Oh, yeah, I see the hot air balloon, Goosey. You're right.
I'm right there.
All right. You're right there. What'd you say? Ryan? What'd you say? I'll make sure I'm not tangling on this thing. I have to turn pretty tight here because it's not wide enough. I should probably make one more swath down the field when I get done with this road. Oh, there's Goosey. What's up, Pants? Hi, Goose. Was that Mark? Tell him to get up here and plunge that thing. Mark clogged my toilet. What the heck? What, kiddo? Another tractor? I don't have another big seeder like this. I have a little one that you could try to help with. Okay, so my bathroom is in my bedroom. What do you say, Violet? Well, you're going to have to rent a tractor. Hold on, let me get you a tractor. All right, hold on. And so Seth is... Mark went in the bathroom, and I can see Seth from here, like the door's open, so I can see into the bathroom. And Seth is in there plunging the toilet because Mark plugged it. And Seth's like... Am I mean for laughing?
I'm not. Okay, that was stupid of that.
All right, hold on, Goosey. Let me find... You really going to help me, Goose? Yeah. All right. Will you be able to help? I don't even know if you know how to run a tractor, though. That's my only concern.
Yeah, I want to help.
Okay. Seth, will you help her sit and help her do the tractor?
They have two out of 3 strikes. 3 of them they're out.
3 strikes and you're out?
They've messed up some of the characters with their update patch.
Oh, 3 strikes and you're out. Speaking of the Major 80, we're going to rent a Major 80.
I need the little tiny tractor that
All right, Seth, I've rented a Major 80. It's at the dealership. Yep. The seeder is in the barn at the barn at the main farm. He says YYYT4. Thank you. All right, there we go. We need to water the fields too. I keep saying that. Sorry about all the music in the background. Ryan's playing his karate game. Rivals of Aether. What a terrible name. It's like not even an easy name to say. What's Aether? Aether? Where's Aether? Oh, so then Aether would be like the sky world. Apparently a term that comes from Minecraft lovers. So I'm going to make one more pass this way because this is kind of tight. Stop. Hey, there they are. Beep, beep. There goes the setter. Wait, what are you guys doing? Why are you fighting? Hey. Wait, Goosey. Let him get you where you gotta go, Goose, and then you can drive. Oh. He's trying to help you, Violet. The explosion that just happened there. She was like, "Wah!" Goosey pants. Shove me into shallow water before I get to... Oh, wait. It's having a heart attack again. What just happened? Oh, what the frick? Why is it doing this? Okay, not sure what's going on here, but I rebooted my computer because it did it again. Like it went to like... Oh. I don't know what happens. It goes down to 3 frames a second, and I have like it just obviously I can't control it at that point. I don't know why it's doing that. The computer is cool as a cucumber, and all my other processes are running fine. I don't know what's going on here. Why this is starting to happen? But this is the first time I've tried to record since I got back from vacation. Maybe there's a patch or something that happened. All right, so we need to turn our seeder back on for the 15th time. And we'll jump out here. And this seeder is so much nicer, man. This is meant for these kind of fields. Same thing is going to happen with our header. Next time we do a harvest, it's going to be a lot faster because of the wonderful things he does. Well, you could grab the sprayer and spray the other field, but you can't mess up because that stuff is expensive. So just grab the seeder. Grab the other seeder, and you guys can seed the left side of this field. You might have to put a weight on the front too, though that seeder's pretty little. Sorry, I'm looking at Seth now and driving off the. You and me both, Ryan. You and me both. Glitchy glitchkins. So Mark went to bed, huh? Is he tired or is he sick? What happened?
Seriously, why is it adding a second controller? There's only one plugged in.
Maybe it sees your keyboard as a second controller or something. We're going to be planting rye. So press the O key until you see it says rye. Thank you for asking, Seth. Is Violet going to help you too or no? Ah. Off. In the distance, I saw a zetter sitting at the foot of my field. Her name was Major 80. The blue and the red, they were in love with one another. Wait, where are you going, Seth? Why are you backing away? Oh, it's empty? I have such a little fertilizer. I think did I buy a big fertilizer? I don't recall. That's right, because you're little goosey. Little goosey, 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 goose. She is the goose, Lucy goose. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Why is this controller getting stepped on? Full speed ahead. I keep forgetting to push the gas down all the way. What's up, Rye? Bluetooth. Tooth connector. Hopefully we won't have an issue again with our slow frame rate issue. What, Seth? You having the Austin Powers 3-point turn? In the garagey. Yes, Goosey. I love you. I will be making a video later today also of all the changes there. So 25 minutes per home within 3 miles of each other. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't want to have a camera. I'm texting and driving. See if I can do it. Yeah. Yes. To be safe. Can I text and drive? Nope. Can see here how much I missed. 35 minutes per home. This is the fullest time ever. Are you seeding, honey? Wait, you're seeding the parts that have already been seeded, silly. You need to go to the field that's not brown yet and go along the edge. It's all right, whatever. Just go ahead and have fun. I am going to I have a photo shoot in Chagrin or Chardon or something. It'll be a couple hours because it's a big shoot, I think. I gotta call that guy tomorrow morning. Oh. That's all right, folks. She's cute. We'll deal with it. Try to go along the edge, Violet, like where, like way over there on the other. See how I'm doing this? Like where I'm. Watch me do it, Vi. Stop for a minute. Okay, but she's just kind of wasting seed. Yeah, like, but she's going all over. You can't really do it that way. You have to do it organized or you'll never get it all done. All right, Violet, whatever. Such a goofball. Well, I have to, but I'm going to be just going back over what you've already done. I guess it doesn't cost me any more seed, though. Yeah, just do whatever you want, Violet. Have fun. You're having a good time. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. You're happy. We're all happy. See, because the part that she seeded, it won't put down any more seed, so it doesn't really matter. It's all the same. It's not like she's wasting seed. It's still getting used, so. Yeah. Wait, look out. Stop. 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 Oh, tractor wreck. Whoa. You kind of warned me when you're going to cut me off. Violet. When you're 6 years old, this is how you run a tractor. Violet, you were so cute. That's right. There's no difference about it. That's right. It doesn't matter if you do it straight or crooked. It's all just fine. Do 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 do.